Would you like to know exactly what to do to start your fat-burning engine in 3 easy steps and stop hunger cravings and flush out fat at full speed without any drugs, going to the gym every day, or changing your diet? 99.9% of Americans who struggle with unwanted fat deposits don't know about this easy, natural fat-burning ritual because it has been hidden from the public since it was discovered. And if it wasn't for this, my 2 beautiful kids would have been left without a mother. So if you've ever felt shame, sadness, anxiety, uncertainty, or self-hatred because of your excess body fat, or if your doctor warned you that unless you shed a few inches of your belly, your life is at risk, then this presentation could be the turning point of your life. Because you are about to discover the one simple thing you can do starting today to look and feel like a completely new person. And not only get rid of all the frustration caused by your weight, but also regain control over your life and health and go back to the things you love most. Hi, my name is Chris Powell, and today I will tell you something extremely personal about my wife, Lisa, a 48-year-old housewife. This is her on the darkest day of her entire life. Last year in June, as she was looking in the mirror, she broke down and started to cry. She couldn't help it. In the end, she reached her breaking point. It was a sunny Monday morning, and God had finally given Lisa the courage to step on the scale. She was staring in the mirror, grabbing her belly, looking through her once happy eyes, now surrounded by wrinkles and age spots. She was disgusted because her once sexy body of her 20s and 30s was gone forever. She felt trapped, covered by 76 pounds of ugly fat and embarrassing cellulite. But what really got her was the fact that she had been on a strict diet for 3 full months. She really wanted to lose at least a couple of pounds before the summer started. But that weekend she had gone off the diet because she wanted to give herself a break and just live and eat like a normal person for a few days. To her horror, that morning the scale said she weighed 187 pounds. She was shocked. After only 2 days of eating what her dietitian would call bad foods, not only did she gain back every single pound she lost in the last 3 months, but 4 more pounds of toxic fat glued to her belly. Maybe to you this might not sound like a lot, but to my wife, this was devastating. She had been struggling to lose weight for the past 12 years, and as the years went by, she tried everything you can think of. Agonizing exercise programs, massages, those scammy electric belts you see on TV, all kinds of weight loss drugs, and even hypnosis. As far as diets go, she tried every single one on the market. Low carb, low fat, paleo, vegetarian, keto, fasting. Not to mention all the fancy ones like Dr. Bernstein, Atkins, Weight Watchers, Herbal Magic, Jenny Craig, and even some from those Instagram models. You name it, she tried it. We spent thousands of dollars we couldn't afford on meal plans, expensive superfoods, supplements, special home gym equipment, all sorts of special fitness classes and personal trainers. And in the end, no matter how hard we tried, no matter how much money we wasted, and no matter how many specialists we visited, nothing worked. Actually, after every single diet, she ended up weighing more than when she started. Because all these extreme diets were damaging her metabolism, causing Lisa to have uncontrollable cravings. She would struggle and struggle to lose a few pounds and keep those strenuous diets, and at the very first time she would give herself a small break, the fat would always come back, and with a vengeance. But this time it was different. This was the last straw. She felt like she was fighting a losing battle, and she had nowhere else to turn. After years of dieting and exercising for hours on end each and every day, she finally realized it was all for nothing. But the real nightmare began 2 days later, when Lisa collapsed on the bathroom floor and was rushed to the hospital. Your heart is a ticking time bomb that can blow up at any moment unless you lose some weight. The doctor's blunt warning hit us like a ton of bricks. I could see on Lisa's face the wave of emotions that came rushing at her. She was ashamed of what was happening to her. Overwhelmed by the weight of these words and disappointed in herself, my wife looked over at me and she started crying uncontrollably. Despite having tried every exercise routine, diet, and weight loss drug out there, the fat was still clinging to her belly like a leech. And she simply couldn't find the willpower to turn her life around because it felt like she was fighting a losing battle. But don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you this because I want you to feel sorry for my wife. There's no need for that anyway. This story has a happy ending because the very next day, I made a discovery that changed her entire life. I found an astonishing, forgotten way to shred fat that no person trying to lose weight has ever dreamed existed. This ultra-potent, natural blend is so powerful that it completely changed my 48-year-old wife's life. And after countless years of failed diets and frustrations, dissolve 3 pounds overnight, and in just a few short weeks, melt away 56 pounds of raw, ugly fat from all over her belly, arms, face, hips, and thighs. Going from this to this. Alleviating any feelings of stress, freeing her of the anxiety and depression that were wrecking her mental health, leaving her doctors speechless and every overweight woman and man desperate to know her secret. And she was able to do this without cutting back on her calories, without any expensive and dangerous medication, without hours of running on the treadmill, and without any life-threatening surgery. See this weird-looking powder? It's made from a selection of 14 natural plants and nutrients, and it's the only recipe on this planet that can restart your internal fat-burning engine even after decades of struggling to lose weight. This is a 2,000-year-old unusual recipe that dates back to the time of the ancient native tribes of Africa. It comes from a place where overweight men and women are unheard of, where men pack on muscles and look and feel like studs well into their 60s, 70s, and even 80s. And women are slender, fit, and without a shred of fat all their lives. So why is it so powerful? It's simple. It activates your internal fat-burning engine, which converts the food you eat to energy instead of storing it as fat cells. When you take just a pinch of this weird powder, your body kicks back into gear to burn all the fat cells clinging to your body like a leech. No matter if you're physically active or you sit on the couch all day, resulting in breathtaking weight loss. Your food is transformed into energy that surges through every cell in your body. You feel confident, strong, and young again. You are the exact weight you want to be at. You fit into your favorite clothes like they're tailor-made. Your libido is back and you're full of life. And you no longer feel like everyone is staring at you every time you walk into a room. And even better, you never have to go on a restrictive calorie-counting diet ever again, and you can enjoy your favorite foods guilt-free. You never have to do another second of cardio, and you can use all that time to spend with your family or doing something truly productive. And you don't have to force yourself to eat foods that taste like crap anymore. Please excuse my language. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, I know you may feel a little skeptical when I tell you that this simple recipe can do all this for you. After all, you must have heard this a million times before from all kinds of doctors, personal trainers, health gurus, and so on. I know, I've heard it, and my wife fell for their lies for years. Personally, I'm disgusted by all these people who try to take advantage of vulnerable people just to make a quick buck. But you don't have to trust me just yet. This secret recipe has already helped 12,391 people dissolve inches of fat off their waist. Just listen to what they had to say. Robin Smith from Idaho writes, "All I can say is wow. The information in your presentation came to me when I needed it most. After countless failures, I lost faith that there was a solution out there for me. I admit I was a bit skeptical at first, but boy am I glad I tried your method. What convinced me was the science behind it. Seeing it work with my own eyes after just a few days gave me the confidence to keep going. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You completely changed my life." And Walter Green from California says, "I followed all your instructions, and since I've started, I lost 52 pounds, and I feel unbelievable. After 13 years of being overweight, I never hoped that I would find something as powerful as this." Tracy Bell from Michigan writes, "I admit I was skeptical of this product at first, but it has absolutely delivered amazing results and then some. I take it every night before I go to sleep because it amazes me how every morning when I weigh myself, I see the scale go down. This gives me the confidence for the rest of the day, and it helps me fall asleep faster and wake up each morning refreshed with a clear head and best of all, with a flatter stomach than the night before. I highly recommend this product. Please try it for yourself. I promise you will be amazed at the results. And Megan Parker from Texas says, I eat everything I want. Donuts, pizza, burgers, and I still manage to at least lose a few pounds every week. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm the living proof. Even if I wanted to, it feels like I can't put a single pound of fat back on my belly, and I couldn't be happier. These are just 4 of the hundreds of messages I receive every single day from people that completely change their lives by only using this unconventional, natural recipe. And just as certain as I am that on our money it says, "In God we trust," so am I that it will work for you. Whether you're male or female, 18 or 80 years old, whether you're 10 pounds or 100 pounds overweight and have been for 10 weeks or 10 years, whether you've tried every single diet, exercise, or gym program out there, or simply are worried about future health complications. I don't expect you to believe me yet. You may still be feeling skeptical, but if you're ready to get the real truth about weight loss, you've turned exactly to the right place. It's absolutely critical that you keep watching until the very end, while you still have the chance, because I honestly don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep this presentation online. In the US alone, the weight loss industry is worth $80 billion. That's billion with a B. Full of impossible diet plans, shakes, meal deliveries, gym memberships, extreme cardio sessions, and more. And the weight loss industry is scared because what I'm about to reveal could kill their cash cow overnight. This is the industry that will never help you lose weight and keep it off, but keep you a customer for life. The last thing they want is for you to see what I'm about to show you. This information could save your life or the life of someone you love. So listen up, because we don't have much time. Today, I'm offering you the chance to effortlessly lose stubborn belly fat, to never worry about deadly health complications, to never worry about what people around you think about your size, or what your partner really thinks about your naked body but is too scared to tell you. To never worry about people judging you for the extra pounds you're struggling to lose. To be free of the guilt and shame when you're eating the things you really like and enjoy. And never have to hear useless and unasked advice from people that could not ever know how it is to be in your position. Instead, you eat all your favorite foods when you want, guilt-free. You burn pound after pound of fat from your belly, arms, hips, waist, and face, to reveal a sexy body that gets you looks everywhere you go and makes your friends envious of how good you look. You support your new healthy arteries, heart, joints, and bone strength, and melt deadly visceral fat from around your organs. You slip into skin-tight, sexy clothing, the kind you could never have dreamed of before. You restore your energy, vitality, elasticity of your skin, and turbo boost your sex drive. And you feel younger, healthier, happier, and more energetic than you have in years, even decades. It's time to free yourself from the prison of belly fat once and for all. And now, my friend, I'm excited to introduce to you Slimr 360. The purest and most potent all-natural property blend customized for everyone looking to lose weight safely and quickly by restarting their internal fat-burning engine. Each and every capsule is manufactured here in the USA, in our GMP and FDA-approved facility under the most strict, sterile, and precise standards. But most importantly, the capsules are non-GMO, which means that there are no added chemicals, additives, or other stimulants in this supplement that would cause side effects, addiction, tolerance forming, or other interactions. And I know that losing weight is a very complex process, but I assure you there is not a safer, more powerful, and effective way to literally melt off the fat from your body, while still enjoying your favorite foods. Because unlike anything you've ever seen before, unlike those low-calorie weight loss solutions or other medications which put a ton of pressure on your body and your mental health, leading only to frustration and angst, Slimr 360 offers you the energy and support needed to achieve your ideal weight quickly and safely. And even better, besides helping you to burn fat faster than ever, Slimr 360 also increases your mood and energy levels. It boosts your libido, relieves stress, anxiety, and insomnia. It makes your hair, skin, and nails healthy and radiant, increases mental clarity, and supports a healthy heart and joints. And the best part, there is no need to completely change your diet or starve yourself. And I've got evidence from 12,391 people who've already reshaped their bodies and lives with Slimr 360 to back me up. And for sure, you can accomplish the same great result. But first, let me walk you through the simple 3-step process that happens inside your body every time you try Slimr 360. Step 1. It restarts your internal fat-burning engine. After so many years, your body is programmed to store everything you eat as fat instead of using it as energy. So the first thing you should do is not to address the fat deposits on your belly, arms, and thighs, but instead reprogram your entire internal system. You see, your body is just like a car, and with time, your internal parts just don't work like they used to. You need something special to kick it back into gear. And here's where Slimr 360 comes in to help. The minute you take the first capsule, a combination of 6 natural ingredients gets absorbed into your bloodstream. Maca Root, Guarana, banana leaf, green tea leaf, pomegranate, and Gugur. They work together in order to put your internal engine back into motion, to destroy the fat cells from the inside out, and transform the food you eat into fuel instead of fat. Step number 2, it decreases hunger and cravings. How much easier would it be to lose weight if you didn't have any cravings or intense hunger? It's like you're in a trance when you go to the pantry and eat a bunch of cookies and you don't even realize it until you've finished. Or all those midnight raids to the fridge. Cravings are very powerful, but what if you naturally didn't have any cravings? And don't have to try and rely on willpower any longer? Well, this is what a combination of 4 other natural ingredients does for you. Chadberg, Kalaluma Fenbriata, Hoodia gordonii, and Amorphophallus Konjac. All these plants have been used for thousands of years by ancient tribes to suppress hunger cravings. And not only are they time-tested, but also extensive medical research has gone into them. And scientists have found that together they take up space in your stomach, promotes a feeling of fullness, and reduce food intake. So you will no longer have to fight off your cravings. Instead, you will eat anything you want and need, only when your body will ask for it. And when this will happen, your mood also improves, your energy goes way up, and the fat starts coming off. Now can you see why this works so fast? You're finally getting out of your own way, so your body can burn fat naturally like it's supposed to. And step number 3, turbocharge the fat-burning process. Now, 4 powerful nutrients will enter your body to increase the power of your internal fat-burning engine even more. Chromium, theobromine, caffeine, and L-theanine. All of these are scientifically proven belly fat burners, adding up to 14 natural plants and nutrients more powerful than anything you've ever tried before. And they'll aid in your weight loss by naturally supporting your body's ability to feel full after each meal. Put an end to that never-ending feeling of hunger and melt off pound after pound of fat from your body while supporting a healthy and active life altogether. So if you're prepared for it, and if you are ready to take a stand and say, yes, I want the change Slimr 360 can bring into my life, first you need to ask yourself this. How much is it worth to you to regain control over your happiness and enjoy the life you deserve without fighting your own body every single breathing minute? How much is it worth to never feel like you have to deprive yourself or diet again? Imagine that for a second. Let yourself feel what that would be like. And then tell me, what do you think would be a fair price to slim down your body to your desired weight in just a few short weeks and with less effort than it takes you to go to the fridge and back? $5,000? $1,000? Well, before I answer that, you shouldn't be thinking of this as a cost at all. This is an investment in your health and life, and there's no greater investment out there. Losing all the fat from your belly isn't just a way to boost your self-esteem. It's a necessity in order to live a long and healthy life. If you choose to do nothing about it, Lethal visceral fat will cover up all your organs, destroying your health and leaving you vulnerable to other potentially life-threatening conditions like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, joint problems, and so much more. Of course, you can continue going on the same route you've been on for years. Continue to buy expensive fitness programs, diet plans, superfoods, and so on, and spend at least a couple $100s per month. And not to mention the 83% chance that you will regain all the lost weight after you stop doing anything. These are not real options, and you already know it. So initially, the recommended price for the investment in the Slimr 360 formula was $347 per bottle. My wife Lisa said that a recipe like this should be at least $197. And even though women and men that already used this method stated that they would easily pay double or even triple that after experiencing the results themselves. This is not about money for me. I'm not looking to make a fortune off of your misery like the pharmaceutical giants. That's blood money, and I don't want any part of it. So there's no way I'm going to charge that absurd amount of money, or even half that. Truth be told, I'm only looking for a way to cover my costs and keep this page up for as long as I can, for this remedy to get to as many people as humanly possible. So even though the cost of a Slimr 360 bottle will soon be $99, for as long as this presentation is still up, a 30-day supply of Slimr 360 will only be $57, or a mere $1.90 per day, to natural, effortless weight loss. And this also means $42 in instant savings. That's only because of you. Because you are here reading my story and showing me all that I did was not in vain. Because you want the best possible life for yourself. But before you order your very first Slimr 360 bottle, I have to tell you something. You see, behind all this, it's not only me and my wife, but a whole crew of doctors who've put hours into researching all the ingredients and the effects they have on the human body. And they all concluded that you need to take Slimr 360 for at least 90 days to ensure you will achieve what you want. That's because if you're over 35 years old and have more than 13 pounds of excess fat on your frame, Slimr 360 needs a little more time to get through your whole system to restore your body from the inside out. So to make sure you will reach your desired body weight and have mind-blowing results, we're going to let you get a 3-month supply or even a 6-month supply at once for a huge savings. And you don't have to worry, because unlike other supplements that can lose potency if they aren't stored properly, Slimr 360 will not go bad in your kitchen cabinet. So if this sounds like a fair deal to you, here's what you have to do. Just click the button below and you will be redirected to our secure server encrypted with the latest technology for your online security. Pick the package of your choice, fill in your details, and we'll rush it to your door as soon as possible. And yes, your order today is a one-time payment with no hidden charges and no subscriptions. We hate those things as much as you do. Now, I honestly want you to experience the best possible results, so I've decided to give you 2 unique guides valued at $32 each to aid you even more in your journey to the ideal body. So if you order the Slimr formula in the next 30 minutes, you'll also receive 2 special free bonuses. Free gift number 1, the ultimate guide to a slim life. This comprehensive program incorporates exclusive lifestyle advice from fitness instructors, nutritionists, and doctors, and you can't get it anywhere else. And this will assure your long-term success through a few simple and easy lifestyle choices. Free gift number 2, 100 weight loss super tricks. This guide is jam-packed with smart everyday tricks you can do around your house that don't require a change in your daily routine. These are very useful in case you don't have time to work out every day, but still want to tone up your body and keep the weight off. But there's even more. If you choose today to invest in the premium 6-bottle package, you'll also gain access to our VIP Wellness Mentoring Program. This gives you access to a special feature of our protocol that provides you with weekly insights into a wide variety of natural fat loss strategies, constant updates from our research team, little-known facts about different organic ingredients that promote a healthy long life, and much, much more. And if you have any questions, you can get all of them answered by our own team of experts. The VIP status grants you a priority so that anything you ask will get answered immediately. As you can imagine, this has created an avalanche of orders. And bottles of Slimr are now selling extremely fast, and I don't even know how many are remaining in stock. You're still here, which means your own bottles are reserved. But the moment you close this page, you will lose your reserved stock, and the opportunity for you to experience the Slimr formula may be gone forever. Would you rather think back at this moment a few weeks from now while struggling to get your pants on and wish you had taken action? The solution to your slim body lays right at your fingertips. All you have to do is pick the option you like from down below. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. I've never believed in coincidences, and I know there's a reason why you've ended up on this page now. And listen, I don't want you to have any doubts about Slimr 360. So to prove to you that the formula really works and you have absolutely nothing to worry about, I'm going to give you a 60-day risk-free money-back guarantee. Here's how it works. Right now, you only tap that button and secure your very own supply of Slimr 360. And the moment you get your order, I want you to rip open that packaging and test drive Slimr 360. I'm confident that you'll notice a huge difference in no time once you start taking this elite fat loss formula. But if for any reason you don't see noticeable and dramatic improvements in your weight, if you don't see the fat melt off you day after day, or even if you just change your mind for any reason at all, just email me, and I will immediately refund your full investment with 0 questions asked. So, in other words, there is absolutely 0 risk or reason for hesitation here today. You have 60 full days to see if Slimr 360 will do for you what it already did for 12,391 happy individuals. Now all you have to do is claim your discount and take advantage of this amazing deal. To witness your body turn into a fat-burning machine and reprogram it to stay slim and healthy, removing every ounce of toxic fat from your body, suppress cravings, and improve mood and energy levels. And these are just one button away. So you choose below right now what offer works best for you to finally regain control over your body, health, and life, and see for yourself how easy getting the fit, sexy body you've always dreamed of. So to sum up, for a one-time small investment, you will get everything you need to turn your life around. Because at the end of the day, happiness is not about money or glory or fame. It's about the moments you share with your family, with the ones you love. It's about doing the things you love, and it's about feeling good in your own skin. And I know that this is a very hard thing to do for everyone who's struggling with fat loss. So let me ask you a question. How many more times are you going to look at yourself in the mirror only to discover that the person you are on the inside doesn't match the one on the outside? How many times are you going to let other people judge you based on your appearance? Now is the time for you to make the right decision. You might not know it yet, but you are at an important crossroads in your life. You only have just 3 options, all leading to different lives. Option number 1, do nothing. Continue half-living and make peace with the idea that you will never feel like yourself again, but a faded version of you that will only gradually get worse. Option number 2, you can use the advice I've given you for free in this letter. Try to do it on your own, and you may see some improvements. And that would be great. I really want you to get a better life and feel good about your body. Or you can choose option number 3. Trust the evidence, the research, and your common sense. Try Slimr 360 today, completely risk-free. And just picture the life you'll get, which is the life you truly deserve. A life in which your favorite foods will not work against you anymore, but for you, serving as fuel for your body's natural fat-burning engine. A life in which you wouldn't step on the scale with anxiety, but with a smile so big it would hurt your cheeks, seeing the weight melting off with your own eyes. It's a life in which you would look in the mirror full of amazement, trying to get used to the slimmer, sexier new you. A life in which you would feel lighter and stronger for the first time in so long. A life in which you would feel and look younger and happier than ever before. More than 12,391 Americans have shredded off pounds of stubborn, poisonous fat. Now you have the chance to join them. Time is running out, so make the right decision. Tap that button below and pick the package that fits your needs, and let your journey begin.